It's a good idea to have a textbook selected for your course. I want to walk you through a couple of websites. There are more out there that provide access to OER textbooks and resources that you can use for your classes. But to show a few examples, the first is OpenStax. Once you're at openstax.org, you can navigate to subjects and math, and then find a book in the particular category that you're interested in. We have developmental courses, college algebra, calculus, statistics, a variety of community college level math courses represented with free web accessible textbooks. OpenStax also provides for a lot of their books answer keys and other supplemental resources for instructors, as well as give students the option to purchase physical textbooks if that's something that they want to have. But all of their books are accessible online without any login or special access. Another site to draw your attention to is LibreTexts. It is a repository of OER textbooks that have been created by different authors. And part of their mission is going out and finding OER resources and creating them, adding them to their library, which is great because I found one book in particular here that wasn't available anywhere else except for as a PDF document. So having something that's accessible on the web makes it more accessible for screen readers, things like that. Once we're at libretext.org, we can click to view textbooks and then choose from libraries. Something to point out here is that they separate math and statistics. So depending on what you're searching for, you'll just need to make that library selection. And then under subject, you could narrow this down more. For instance, if we were looking for a calculus textbook, and then we would see a variety of OER calculus textbooks that are again available without having a login or any special restricted access, freely available to students online, and they also offer the opportunity to order print versions of texts for students who would prefer a print version of a textbook. In particular, the book that I found that I couldn't find anywhere else was this applied calculus textbook that I've been using for business calculus. Like I mentioned before, the only other place I could find this was as a PDF document, so not accessible, not useful for screen readers and other things like that. So having that as an online resource somewhere archived is fantastic. There are lots of other resources out there for searching for OER textbooks. Another is oercommons.org, where again you can select from your subject area. You can narrow down by education level, so for instance community college, and for some reason my search button I think is in Spanish, but if we click that, we get a list of math subject areas that we can select from to narrow down and find the course that match, or find the textbook that would match our course outcomes that we're trying to achieve in the course. It can take some time to sift through the different options, but really that's similar to what you'd have to do with publisher materials if you were comparing multiple publishers, or sometimes a publisher offers, for instance, more than one college algebra textbook or more than one statistics textbook. You do need to spend some time looking through those textbooks, the table of contents and what they're covering, to make sure the coverage matches up. But on this page in Canvas, I'll also provide a list of the textbooks that I've used for courses that I have found to be useful and appropriate for matching our course outcomes.